Okay, let me read it. There's nothing I could say to make this better, but I will try my best to properly convey my feelings, frustration, and mistakes. I like to explain my point of view and apologize to each party affected. Redacted has been my content creator since I began making content, managing all aspects of what I do and being a major part of why I'm here. We have also been in a relationship since the start of my endeavors. It's no secret that many VTubers choose to keep their public and personal lives separate, and I'm no different. As of yesterday, he is no longer working with me, and I have not extensively discussed any of this with him. Where our personal situation goes from here, we'll be figuring it out between us privately. I never intended to mention us publicly, but given that the claims are out there, I want everyone to know that I'm taking this seriously. After years of working on everything together, his hyper business oriented outlook warped my view of what it is I should be doing. Okay, hold on, no. No! She's blaming him? No! 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 Victim blaming the dude! We're blaming the boyfriend! What? What should be important as me as I navigate this career path, I have terrible work-life balance as it is. And being around projects and streams all day, every day has made me lose sight of the point. It took all of this happening for me to realize this behavior isn't normal or healthy, and it's not an outlook I want to have. This doesn't absolve me from things I've willingly done wrong and went along with, or the way I've treated people who were fully undeserving. In regards to Nanoless, sorry, I need to catch my breath. Reading is like so hard because I have to squint and shit. For the major of the time working with her, Reddit was the one almost solely doing the communication about new plans and negotiations through his private DMs. Nano had a project server we were all a part of where the actual art and models were worked on, but the conversations were focused around the work itself. I was not fully aware of the extent of Red's manipulation over Nano's commission to these decisions. Not aware? How can you not be aware of like your own manager and your own boyfriend? What? I don't get it. That's bullshit. Fuck no. As a streamer, you're always kind of pretty much aware about managers and stuff. Ain't no way. That's 100% bullshit. She even said it herself, which is business. Wait, what? Wait, isn't there a screenshot of her just saying like literally it's just business? Especially if it's her significant other. Wait a minute. If it's her significant other, 100% they know everything. They like partners like talk about everything with each other. What? I don't understand. Okay. Anyway. And I should have been more diligent in my oversight. Okay, fair enough. Every time I had been told that Nano agreed to work on a new commission with me, I had willing and with excitement. From my point of view, it was that she genuinely wanted to work on working on these things. What? From my point of view, it was that she genuinely wanted to be working on these things. Oh, I wanted to work with Nano. Sorry guys, I can't read with the dark reader. It's so hard. And I should have been more diligent in my oversight. Every time I had been told that Nano had agreed to work on a new commission with me, I'd been willingly... Okay, hold on. Fuck. What happened? Why is this completely like off? What the fuck? What the fuck? It just completely fucking broke.
Can't wait to hear how Redacted was in fact the one who cheated was the other guy to smile.
Rania, I think it was 16 months. There we go. To make more project negotiation. Okay, this was wrong of us to push on to her. It was wrong to the other creators who wanted the chance of working with her. There was only one specific creator we were responsible for naming and pressuring Nano into reconsidering the project with an entire list. Of her own volition, Nano canceled a large portion of her own... of her own volition, Nano canceled a large portion of her model commission last September. She's saying that, like, it's her own choice that she canceled it. Not that they made her cancel it. However, the claim that I was just using her is wrong. I've always treated Nana with respect as my friend. I did give her a lot of work and we did everything we could to accommodate her schedule. If she needed more time or a break, or even helped her with her own projects payments multiple times. Wait. But we saw the screenshots. Like... Uh-oh. No, she's going with, like, denying? She's going with an argument thingy? Oh my god. Now she's forcing Nano to actually, like bringing the screenshots. Oh my god. She's fighting back. Oh my god. So Nano needs to respond to this because, like, now this looks like Nano was making shit up, but Nano showed screenshots, and the unfortunate part of this document, and the reason why people usually choose a document to explain it, is to showcase screenshots. And she chose to not put a single screenshot for her evidence.
What this is about.
Where's the counter receipts then?
This person. Drama.
What the fuck? Where's the receipts then? You can't just say, like, she's lying and then not have any single receipt. Am I crazy for that? Anna, thank you so for 49 months. What? No, you're right. Yeah, no, you cannot say it to another creator that's a literal victim that, like, they're lying. It's so cold in my room. Oh my god, I'm shaking, I'm shivering. Sorry, Nikita, I'm going to turn off the AC for a bit, okay?
That's okay.
Whew. Cold. I've invited her on stream. I've sent her my own merch. Okay. Who gives a fuck? Oh, boo. Look at how good you are of a person. I invited her in my stream. I sent her my merch. What? That really shows how good of a friend you are. What? What? This is not looking good. First page and this is not really looking good. I don't understand. I think she's made for me, and I always open to talking about things outside of her project instances. We have messaged each other regarding an exclusivity deal made between them. I had no part in the direct negotiation of the eventual agreement, and I had no knowledge about and Cotton being included in that list. Being included in the list. Oh, wait. Regarding an exclusivity deal made by them. I had no part in direct negotiations of eventually agreement. I had no knowledge about or Cotton being included in the list. Okay, how about the other people? Wow. Okay. I was only aware of it being about one person who I was unfairly pursuing. When Nano messaged me about this agreement almost a month later. Wait, but there's screenshots of this. What? Okay, whatever. Later, I was under the assumption that this was only about Silvervale. I was upset by my initial messages to her were very guilt-trippy. But I wasn't going to force Nana to do anything she wasn't okay with and tried to reassure her that I was okay with her decision. Nano had also never come to me as seriously unprofessional as her document was looking to address the issues that she had with either of us or to terminate our partnership. Nano had also never came to me. Why would she? Why would she go to you? At some point, Nobody want, like, what? Why would she want? Maybe because she was uncomfortable with your presence already. That you guys were already, like, downplaying everything. She has, like, what? You don't owe anybody anything. Oh, whatever. Okay, weird. I had no idea there was even a conversation about Shy Lily recently between Red and Nano until reading her document. It's true, I had confided in Red that lately I had been hearing about Lily like I had in the past, was worried something was wrong. But as far as I went, and he took it upon himself to try digging for more info. And I was never even aware of Nano was ever planning to work on the model for another of my friends, Geary. I do not condone anything about what Red said about Bao in their DMs either. And him using me an hour in the contest is abhorrently incorrect. How? Okay, you know what? If your manager wasn't your boyfriend, I could understand that he was getting haywire. But the fact that he's your boyfriend and suddenly you're unaware of anything that he was doing? What? What? What are you talking about? How can you like... Dude, why is this not in a fucking video? This is so shit! I'm mad! I'm actually mad! Like, I don't want to hear I'm sorry fucking text. I'm not like some fucking... Like, dude. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear how can... Like, dude, this feels so fucking like AI bullshit. Okay, whatever. But I accepted it, was happy for him getting the bag and supportive one of my friends at the same time. Wait, sorry, what? Yes, Red and I were initially upset when Bao hired my editor. Why would you? Why would you ever be upset that your editor's finally getting more, like, work? What is this? What is this? I would not give a fuck if my editors worked with other people. Like, what? Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. They want you to succeed. People... What? I took it personally when I shouldn't have. I felt as if my content wasn't good enough. Or like I wasn't paid enough for his work. But I accepted it and was happy for him getting that bag and supporting him, one of my friends, at the same time. And yes, I was also upset that Zach, the Boss Rush MV editor, had told us that he won't be working on any future project with us and would instead be working exclusively for Bao. But Red got it in his head that it was Bao's fault that it happened, and simply had a grudge against her for it. So your boyfriend held a grudge for it. Your boyfriend did. Not you? So it's Red's fault. Okay. So it's just the boyfriend's fault, I guess. Okay. He was very passionate about Boss Rush and potential future projects around it. He told me without the MV editor, I sounded as Zach, the future project wouldn't get the same heights as he created the headcanon laid out in those DMs. I wasn't convinced this was the case, but it's my fault for never speaking with Bao about these things direct to clear things up. And then it spiraled to the point it got to. Every comment here about her own music, guilt-tripping, and claims about our shared feelings towards her are disgusting. And I honestly don't know why he thought this way about my close friend beyond resentment over those two things.
To be. Too wall of text and not enough genuine proof of everything it's trying to say. Where's any screenshots of her and Red's DMs to prove he was involved?
Yeah, dude, where's the screenshots? I don't understand. Oh, by the way, a TLDR for everything. TLDR. She was shown to be two-faced and stuff, and her, like, manager is actually her boyfriend, and her boyfriend is working for her and stuff like that. I don't know. Sussy backas. You sussy backas. Every comment here about her music, guilt-tripping, and disgusting. I don't know why he thought this was the way about my close friend. I don't know why he thought this way about my close friend. How do you not know why your boyfriend is feeling a certain way about somebody? He will, if anything, you know who's your number... Okay, when you're in a fucking relationship, you know who's your number one, who you talk shit about, or like whatever. If you have drama with somebody, you know who's your number one goat? It's your partner. You're gonna be complaining about them. You're gonna tell her all the details, all whatever you think about. What is this? Are they even in... What? You can't just say yes, I'm in a relationship with somebody and then like pretty much like pretend like you don't talk. Like, what are you saying? This is bullshit. Beyond the resentment over the two things, why it's worth sabotaging her over. It's just business screenshot of my DMs with Nano's document was in November of 2023, and it goes in the process of what I said here. What Reddit was trying to explain Nano's that if everyone has a model by her, then the innate value of her models are overall diminished. Oh my god. Can you imagine telling an artist like the more you're working with other people, the more your art diminished? I can't imagine. I can't fucking imagine. That's insane. That's insane! By there being oversaturation of that type of model out there. If anyone in the world had a VTuber model done by her, then the value of her model wouldn't be the same as if were only a handful of them. Wait, she's doubling down! Oh! No! Which she viewed as a negative for me. I understand where he was coming from with this, but in the VTubering space, this isn't something we should be pursued. What? You understand where he's coming from? No way! What do you mean? This is insane! How is this an apology? What the fuck is going on? I need to drink water. Nano has an amazing skill where she's able to draw each of her VTuber children uniquely, so I was never upset about seeing new model siblings. In many cases, there have been cheering them on in their views and looking to collab with them as sisters when I could. Me saying it's just business was referring to my acceptance of Nano's business decisions. Whether she chose to work with me or not, this was not referring to any one models being cancelled. Further explaining to her that it's okay if she chooses not to work with me. I can understand where the next part can sound manipulative, but my intention was to reminisce about the journey we had together up to this point. The journey we had together up to this point. This sounds manipulative as fuck! Wait, what? No, guys, you guys forgot. Like, she gave... Guys, they're best friends, guys. She gave her merch. Did you guys forget? Y'all are not listening, dude. Hello? Of course. She gave her merch. She invited in her streams. They're besties. Of course. Since my time I sure this is where Nana and I would stop working together as frequent as we had been. The journey was the friends we backstabbed along the way. What the fuck is going on? Have to look for a new model arts and then encourage her to work on projects she's decided to go. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, when talking about Silver Veil, I need to start at the beginning before our Sinder was pink cherry blossom named Tashi and that did ASMR content. When the VTubering boom happened in 2020, I knew I wanted to join in. But then I contacted an artist in October. They were set into my VTuber design in December. The plan was to take my cherry blossom persona Tashi and make her pink and white in Wolf Girl VTuber. In November of the same year, Silver revealed her Sakura Wolf redesign, and I heard of Silver Veil earlier this year, but I didn't watch her stream at all. We knew we had a pivot before we were stuck in the design that would just be a copy of one of the most popular VTubers at the time. And like I've explained, wow, she has been... This is too long. I can't fucking take this shit. Where's the... I can't. Nikita, how do you have like a thingy to like say the words?
I don't. Put it to Google Translate.
Fuck, man. Why is there no breaks in her fucking paragraph? Has she never like wrote an essay? Dude. Translator. Fuck, man. I'm getting pissed. PMO!
Like I've explained many times on my stream, I knew I wanted to be a wolf girl, so I mixed my love of okami and metal music into the design and came out with a hellhound. My name was originally going to be Ember, but Red came up with the name Sinder since it was a mix of sin plus cinder, both hell and fire themed. It was only a coincidence that it ended up being similar to Silver.
Okay.
I was genuinely interested in pursuing a friendship with her and drew fan art myself of us together. On the other hand, Red was in my ear the whole time saying how great working together would be, since again, he's been the business-oriented side of my brand. Since I started streaming, I have been ruthlessly compared to Silvervale, being called the discount version of her. I was accused of copying her design, copying her personality, even copying her laugh of all things. And there was a large number of people who were diehard believers in the fact that I stole all of these attributes maliciously for my own gain. Citing the art I posted of us together, calling her an inspiration, when in reality this was referring to the decision to become a hellhound. The only time Silvervale was mentioned in the original designing of my character was when we explained why we were pivoting to something else, and there were no references of her character involved. I grew more and more resentful of Silver over time, between the constant belittling of myself, a controversy around my first waifu cup, and other incidents. Even though she herself never interacted with me directly. And it was also that fact that made me insecure, like I wanted to know if she believed all of these things or not. It really felt as if she didn't like that I even existed in the same space.
Oh, boo-hoo!
So at the point I was working with Nano, consistently we brought up not making any more models for her. If a VTuber model is how everyone recognizes you, then it'd be harder to compare us directly if we no longer look alike or have that shared similarity. It was a wrong and selfish decision. But it made me feel better, and that's why it was a constant topic with Nano. Red pushed for this harder than I ever did because he knew how it affected me for years.
Oh, it's Red! Red is pushing!
And no matter what the outcome was, I wasn't going to walk away from working with Nano. Silver was completely undeserving of this treatment. And it was my own insecurities that led me to making this choice. I became unapologetically evil towards her due to no direct action of her own. There's no excuse for any of this.
There is no excuse for any of this. But Red kept pushing it, dude. Red was the one that was like really pushing it though, dude. Guys, dude, there's no excuse for this behavior, but Red pushed it, dude. Red! Silvervale never has talked to me, but her community has compared me to her. How dare she! Dude, this is me, like, this is as if, like, I started, like, hating Fillion just because her fucking viewers, like, like, said, like, oh, you and Fillion look similar, sisters. Like, I didn't give a fuck. I just said, like, dude, please stop doing that shit. Me and Fillion hasn't, like, done anything yet, bro. Like, at least wait. You know what I mean? Like, bro, what the fuck? Dude, did Grimmy even fucking read it? Feeling insecure is rough and it's hard to treat people right when it happens. I think you did the right thing by opening up your feelings. She only opened up because she got fucking called out. What are we talking about? You're not actually opening up your feelings if you had to be fucking forced to do it. You're only caught and you're finally in a position where you had to talk about it. What are we talking about? That's so fucking like ugh. I think you did the right thing by opening up your feelings, even if not everyone will be okay with it. I hope you can help you and your friends can heal. You know, I don't understand. Moving on from Silvervale, let me talk about Spite. Once again, I had no involvement in knowledge of bringing up Spite and Nano in 2023, and my only personal involvement. Ah! Ah! It's Red's fault! It's Red's fault! How could I forget? Dude, It's the men. It's always been the men. What is going on? Oh, this is so fucking funny. Okay, my design sheet, this outfit was finished and made public at the very start of 2021, and the first thing she mentioned in the debut teaser in 2022 was apparently posted the same day as her original debut. Which I honestly don't know if at the time was intentional or not. Necromantics or Prime. I don't know when I first discovered Spite, as it could have been after she debuted. When I first debuted, she was very possessive of my design details. Oh, sorry. When I first debuted, I was very possessive of my design detail. Oh, sorry. Fuck this. I'm. Why is there no paragraph? Fucking like, dude. What the fuck? I've never seen a paragraph with fucking 20, 30 sentences. I'm having a headache. Oh my fucking god. Fuck, man. Where's the formatting? Dude, I'm Filipino. I like don't even live in the fucking America, and I know how to make a fucking paragraph.
I had made it a year and a half since my design sheet was finished in public to having a full VTuber debut, as I watched everything grow and change from the sidelines. And I didn't want anyone else to capitalize on my concept before I could. Soon after my original debut, I remember Spite getting an update to her model that made it seem like she more closely resembled me, including fire added to her model. Without evidence. I saw it and thought she must have copied me, but I never did anything about it other than voice my frustrations to Red. I didn't want to start drama with anyone. And I didn't have ownership over fire as a design detail.
I don't have ownership of the fire design detail. But she copied me because of the fire design detail. I can't do this. Guys, I don't have any. Wait, what is this? I don't.
To make better use of my
what is this?
After the past 2 days.
God forbid! What the fuck is going on? What?
The references for the ripped shirt and shorts outfit on my bikini model was given to Nano in June of 2022, with the purpose of having a cover-up outfit that would be safe for Twitch. The merch art she's referring to was designed around my concept of my fire-changing blue. The fact that the rest of the art was grayscale was the artist's choice, since it was going onto the back of a hoodie, and I didn't have a say. Or at least I didn't counter that being the final decision. There was no intention to deliberately look like Spite with this piece. Unfortunately, both my Angel and Sleepy outfits being similar to outfits Spite has done in the past was just a coincidence.
Coincidence! Everything's just a coincidence!
Counterpart to my demon outfit when it was being made in 2023, and my original ref sheet laid the groundwork for that idea. I've never liked theming anything around my brand in a religious light, so I chose to make my angel form more Greek Valkyrie than biblical, which also gives it a similar look to my demon form.
What?
The Sleepy outfit was a last-minute decision to pivot from a fully new 3.0 model because I had the opportunity to work with Gamersupps on an AFK flavor. Spite never should have received the hate comments over her outfit, or any comments comparing us or belittling her because of my existence, and I never advocated for anyone to do so. Especially given my experience.
It's a coincidence when she does it, but when somebody uses fire, she thinks they're copying. It's a coincidence when she does it, but for everybody else, it's copying. Oh! It's just business, dude. Oh my god. Yo, I need to call Kenji. Fuck, he's sleeping. No way he's sleeping at a time like this. Fuck, why is his sleeping schedule so fucked? No, why is he fucking sleeping at a time like this? Dude, no way. No way. Oh, he's not going online. Fuck, it's over. I need a comment. Okay. Oi! Heavenly, this is so fucking juicy, dude! Oh my god! I didn't comment. Fuck it, I'm stealing somebody's meme. I'm still yoink! My meme! Wait, what did she say? What's her like? I have no. What is her like saying? I have no no idea this is going on. How did she say it? How did she say like I have no idea that she's going on? How did she say? I had no idea. Oh, thank you. Not a single screenshot. Not a single screenshot. She said Nana was lying. She said whatever. Fuck no, this is not an apology. This is shifting blame. That is insanity! That is insane. Wait, what did Camilla say? As a boyfriend and girlfriend don't tell each other every single thing, you are blaming him to save yourself. I'm disappointed in you both. Shame on you for the pain you caused to all your friends just so you can be the best. That's so disappointing. It's like you don't even want to finish reading. You don't even want to finish reading. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to hear another. Oh my god! It's red again. It's something I was not aware of. My own boyfriend. Like, what are we doing? Like, fucking hell. Oh my god, finally, a normal paragraph. Fuck yeah. Yes.
I hate that this bitch is making me pay for Twitter Premium just to reply a full thought.
Spite also brought up another creator who reached out to her about their experience with me, and I can only assume it's Neon Tails. They are an ASMR artist who at one point posted a Hellhound OC for one of their upcoming ASMR videos, and it was undoubtedly created using me as a reference. This was right after my debut. And like I said, I was very protective of my design elements being unique to me and I overreacted. Shortly after, I apologized and they agreed to adjust the character design and I thought the matter was settled.
You know, there was a creator that referenced my design pretty heavily to the point where it made me uncomfortable, and I just DM'd them. I was like, hey man, I'm fine with you taking reference to me, but like the like thing is a kind of like significant thing. I just wanted you to know that it's about my knee dislocations and my surgeries and stuff like that. I just wanted you to know that like if you're gonna reference it, then I hope you know the story for it. And then she was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Deme. I had no idea that was like the reason why your leg has a design like that and stuff like that. And she apologized, and
I started watching
that was it.
VTubers 2 days ago.
Simple as to fucking it's just too me. I was like, hey man, well, I just want you to know that like it made me a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe I'm overreacting. Let me know. That was it. That was the whole conversation. That was it. Isn't that crazy? Is that person still going with that character? I don't mind it. I just wanted her to know that, like, if she's gonna reference something, I hope that she knows the whole story for it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This is rough, but I really want to accept just the possibility that this is a life of an insecure girl who craves success and opportunistic guy. Insecurity is one thing, but when you're earning the amount of like 10 people working and you're just playing games for a living, please remember that, like, this is not some, like, oh dude, a normal job or whatever. Once you're in the top, you are earning thousands, okay? Like, I think all VTubers know this. I think all like content creators know this. But once you hit like the 1K mark, once you hit that kind of mark, you are earning thousands. It's like unbelievable, honestly. And so when people like grow with you and people like grow beside you, you're not losing anything. You're literally not losing anything. You have all the right. People have all the right to feel jealous or like insecure or like when I got uncomfortable that somebody copied me. I have all the right to feel uncomfortable. But what I do with the feeling of uncomfortability says a lot about me than that feeling. Everybody has negative feelings. Everybody has a negative, like, insecurity and everything. But what you do with that feeling and how you project it on people or react towards people says a lot more about you. That's the whole point. Just because she's insecure doesn't mean that, like, it justifies her, like, feelings towards other people.
I'm pretty sure some even creators make millions of dollars off it.
I just read this, and the fact the words "I'm sorry" don't appear until page 5. All you need to know about how little accountability she accepts. Whew. To be honest though, why would we, the viewers, care about how good a person she is? She's purely for entertainment purposes, not that serious. Talk for yourself. I actually like talking. I like actually watching people I like. I actually like knowing that the person I'm supporting, subscribing to, giving the money that I work for or whatever, support. I think you forget that VTubers are like literally, like, not VTubers, I'm sorry, streamers are kept by like literal their fans, okay? Their viewers and everything. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for people choosing to subscribe to me. People choosing to take the time of their day to watch me. And I'm sure as hell they wouldn't watch me if I wasn't like a good person. Why would you want to watch somebody like... No.
Smile.
If you don't give a shit about that, then that's for you. Don't project it on me. Don't project it on other people. That's for you. If you don't give a fuck about who's under the fucking person that you're watching, don't talk for me. That's you. But majority of people actually do care that they're supporting somebody that actually gives a fuck. The accountability dodging, the everything is so disappointing. Okay, let's see.
At the very start of my online career, I was a GFEASMRTIST. Before I started my channel, I had gotten into listening to roleplay audios myself. I had always been a shut-in throughout high school and at the very
sent me through the roof.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't blame you.
At the very start of my online career, I was a GFEASMRTIST. Before I started my channel, I had gotten into listening to roleplay audios myself.
Girlfriend experience?
I had always been a shut-in throughout high school and college, and I wasn't happy with where my life and relationship were at the time. After uploading my first few audios, my channel started growing fast. This was the first time I was inundated with so many people wanting to know me and talk to me. And I got lost in the excitement of it all, not fully coming to terms with these messages being because of the kind of content I was making. I was immature and inexperienced with how to conduct myself online. I have never had many IRL friends and had met Rain doing ASMR. I quickly became comfortable chatting with him about everything, divulging my grievances about my personal life when I shouldn't have. I cheated on my boyfriend with Rain in these conversations, flirting and sexting.
Not only is she like backstabbing to her friends and not taking accountability, but she's a cheater too? Oh my god!
I used Rain for emotional comfort and sexual fantasy while I let my real-life relationship collapse. It was about my dissatisfaction with my personal life and escaping into messages with someone else who I found through content focused around GF and BFRP. It was never about climbing the ladder with Rain, and I find that being his takeaway from why I moved on baffling. By the time I was ready to debut as Sinder, I wanted to leave that in the past. Still to this day I regret my decisions and have been living with it since, and I was lucky to be able to mend my relationship after this.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Yo, what is going on?
And lastly, I want to address Peaches. This is a very big problem I have, and I'm sure many others in my position do too. At the end of the day, I am one person. I am one person working on multiple
What about
projects
Peaches?
with multiple
Guys,
companies,
any
talking to
TLDR about the
dozens of
Peaches thing?
people,
What does that
and
mean?
streaming for hours almost every day. I've never had a big social battery and I get tired very easily when interacting with people. I haven't had much energy at all over the past year, leading to me taking frequent naps. I've rarely been able to keep up with my closest handful of friends on a frequent basis, let alone everyone else. Red has always been a big help in keeping up with things. But he doesn't do everything. I'm so sorry I made you feel forgotten, Peaches. I've always cherished your friendship.
Why did she
and I was
even
so
have to add
incredibly
Red in
excited to
this
meet you in
fucking
Paris.
paragraph?
I'm so grateful for everything you've done for me, and I've never thought to purposely drop you just because I could. I'm sorry. I know I've made a lot of people feel forgotten or ignored. It's so easy to get caught up in projects, or what I'm doing, while I have the energy to do it, that people fall by the wayside. I understand the feelings of those who resent me over this. And all I can say is I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't know anything of the context of this one, because my friends all know that I have ADHD and I cannot keep up with, I have to, like, what? Why did she have to, wait a minute. Red has always been a big help in keeping up with things, but he doesn't do everything. Okay, why did she have to add him? It's all about him! Dude! What the fuck? What is going on? Red doesn't do everything except the things that he apparently does without you knowing, you know, all the bad stuff. I know, I was gonna say that. Dude, so Red doesn't do everything, but like, oh my god, I can't do this. Van Peaches was the one that called her out originally and said that Red was her boyfriend. Oh. I have never in my life...
As you at Deme. I'm completely lost.
I have never in my life seen such a prestigious VTuber, or at least like a content creator in general, ruin their reputation in 2 days. I've never seen this in my life. Like, she didn't even take accountability in anything. Like, not only she takes accountability for her feelings, but that's it. Not for her actions. Like, you see those subtle, like, not even subtle, it's not even fucking subtle at all. That is insane. I don't deserve to be able to contact everyone involved directly to apologize, so I'll do it here in the chance they rate it. To Nano. Wow, it only took until like page fucking To say sorry!
To Nano, I'm so sorry I let things get to this point or even entertained the thought of you working exclusively with me. That's not fair to you. I wouldn't be here without you. And I wouldn't have been able to do most of what I've already done without you. I felt overly attached to our relationship over the past 4 years. And loved your work so much that I wanted to make myself exclusive to your art, and should have never
so she
thought those
does!
feelings
Wait,
to be
wait!
reciprocated.
So she does know!
Everything you've
She
ever
did
worked on for
know!
me was always so
She
perfect,
wanted
and
that!
I lost sight of how everyone else around me would have felt. I had no intentions of pressuring you into anything. But looking back on my clouded judgment, I can see how my messages felt that way. When I talked about how my models help you improve, I meant that as looking back on how far we've come together. We've been friends for so long and cheered each other on when we both started growing and getting more opportunities like plushies, figures, etc. You had been my exclusive artist for full life 2D models for the majority of my time as a
This is
VTuber, and of
sickening.
course I would have been sad if you didn't want to continue that relationship. But in all our other private DMs, I was okay with you ultimately doing what was best for yourself. I saw you as someone I trusted and loved and wanted to make sure you were still taking care of yourself with all the projects you took on, mine or otherwise. I never saw you as just a business partner. I thought I was reassuring you that I'd always be understanding if you wanted to move on to other projects.
Okay,
I
liar.
genuinely appreciated our friendship. I always saw you as a close friend, and I'm sorry for what I put you through.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, she says this, but in the beginning of her thing, she said she has no account or no knowledge of what Red is doing, and that she would never make her do that stuff. And in her previous message, what? She completely lost the point too. It's not about exclusivity. Plenty of artists do that. The problem was her sabotaging her friends and basing Nano's art of worthless depending on the number of clients. Dude, Sinder doesn't get it. Cinder still does not. Yeah, dude, she lost the point. She doesn't even know what she's typing. Wait, what the fuck? She doesn't even know what she's apologizing for because she's not even sorry.
Taking responsibility.
That's why, like, the whole point is gone.
I'm sorry, and that's it. I now guess now we wait if she goes on a hiatus or just saying I'm sorry and I will change my behavior.
What? This is so bad. This is so bad. Oh my god. They're too, like, she said she didn't know and then now she knows. Now she's like aware of it. Now she's like, oh, now she's fully aware of what Red was doing because she was like being told. What is she fucking doing? She doesn't know what she's typing. All she hears is Red's voices. Guys, how many times has Red been mentioned? 30 times! 40! It was 40! 40! Holy shit! 40. Red was almost solely doing the communications. Wait. I need to read every single time that Red was like mentioned. Oh my god. Okay. I was not fully aware of extent of Red's manipulation. Okay. Conversation between Red and Nano until recent of her document. It's true I confided with Red that lately I haven't been hearing from Lily. Oh hell no. It's about 20. If you fill out the random words with Red in them. Yeah, it's 30 actually. Red is more mentioned than. Wait, how many times did she say sorry?
RN that are gonna cook her more.
Dude, this is fucking mental. To Bao. Oh. What did she say to Bao?
To Bao. Since the start, I've always admired you and how genuine you've always been to everyone. I wouldn't be here without you, either. I'm disgusted with myself for buying into the narrative that my friends were competition. I've never had such genuine friendships in my life. Especially with you. We've gotten to know each other so well online and in person. You've already been through so much and the last thing I'd want to do is cause more harm. But I did. I'm sorry for not reaching out sooner about these ideas that were put into my head.
Put put into your
I wish we would
head?
have been able to talk about.
Sorry about these ideas that were put into my head. Wow, guys, Red is so manipulative, guys. I didn't know that he was that manipulative. It has to be... Dude, fucking Red, guys. Red. Dude, oh my god, guys. Fuck Red, guys. Oh my god. Evil, evil man. Okay. What the fuck? Hell no. Hell no.
To bow, Vey never had such genuine friendships in my life.
I could see why.
Especially with you, we've gotten to know each other so well online and in person. You've already been through so much, and the last thing I'd want to do is cause more harm. But I did. I'm sorry for not reaching out sooner about these ideas that were put into my head. I wish we would have been able to talk about this, too. I didn't know about the severity of things that had been said and theorized about my own friends behind my back until now. It's my fault for not realizing the things Red was saying about you. The countless friendships I've made here within the last several years mean so much more to me than him in the business side of things and his way of thinking. No amount of popularity or money means more to me than the relationships I've built in this community. I've always been myself, whether that be on stream or in person. And I hope the friends I've made can understand I'd never condone this behavior or any of the things that were said about my friends. I've always wanted everyone around me to thrive and find happiness. I can't stress enough how
I always want everyone around me to thrive and find happiness, yet, but when somebody becomes a hellhound, the demon comes out, I have to stop you. You're competition to me. It's just business. What the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? Dude, I can't handle anymore. It's Red's fault. It's Red's fault. What the fuck? I can't stress enough how disappointed I am. I didn't see this sooner. What? Dude. No screenshots. Bro, I cannot. Without taking any of her statements into account, if partner told each other everything, then there would be no cheating and 50% of marriages would not end in divorces. Wait, what? Are you fucking stupid? You don't think that the one person you're gonna talk shit to is your fucking partner? The number one thing, if something fucking happens in my life, if some bitch is like fucking annoying the shit out of me, the one person I'll go first is my boyfriend or whoever the fuck I'm dating, and then the next person I think of, whoever's closest to me at the time. Hello? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Just say that you've never been in a relationship. The only times that people lie is when they're sneaking shit. But you don't sneak shit when it comes to hate. Don't fuck delusion. But she literally apologized. How can anyone read this and think she didn't apologize? What? Guys, this is the exact same apology of saying like, I'm sorry you feel that way. Exactly the same. How can you say you didn't know? Oh no. I showed you both my base model sketch from Nano at WeebCon. We walked on stage and performed together. You were in the group chat where I shared the sadness over Nano suddenly canceling my model after we were so close to begin live 2D and rigging. And now you find out just the day before I shared my sadness, this conversation and this happened. That ruined months of debut prep, planning, and merch preparation. If you want to apologize to me, do it properly. Stop hiding behind Red. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, the screenshots! Did you cancel the models? I did not. Nano arc delayed to 2026. I'm scared to cancel with Bao. You shouldn't be. She has so many connections. She'll find someone super fast. Wow. I can give her the design for free as an apology gift. You shouldn't be. She has so many... Oh, no. Nana had to drop me as a client because her work schedule was too hectic. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. This is someone you supposedly loved and worked close as someone thieves, or yeah, I can imagine for the sake of online image, throwing someone away so effortlessly, claiming you didn't know what they were doing. There's just no way. People have fallouts, people piss each other off, people end up not clicking or having misunderstandings. I get that, but dude, you're at the top. You had everything. You had massive support and community, a group of girls who stuck by you. You're a partial owner of a company. People would die to be where you're at, and you're actively sabotaging the people closest to you, as well as content creators that had nothing to do with you. I always looked up on how hard you worked and how much you kept a good head on your shoulders being where you're at. But damn, dude, we're not all perfect. This is a clear example of of being human, and we make mistakes. I just hope sometime you're able to take ownership of that and not put it on somebody else. Yeah, she just literally put it on somebody. Like, bro, like as I said a while ago as well, she had everything. Everything. Literally everything. Nano is a drama queen. Dude, Sinder doesn't even know you exist. I'm sorry, bro. Unless you were gifted, like gifting probably like 20 subs every stream, I don't think she even knows you exist. Sorry, brother. That is insane. The apology of Sinder is worse than Travis Scott's apology. Holy fuck, man. Sinder viewers are mentally ill. Yeah, no, I cannot imagine being a normal human being and being like a Sinder fan and seeing this shit. Unless you're a Hellhound VTuber, she most certainly knows you exist. Yeah. Yeah, we just looked at Bao's response. That's insane. That's insane, dude. Holy shit. It's so Jover. No screenshots, no nothing. It's all, oh my god, dude. All the things that Red's ideas put into my head. Everything put into my head. I don't even want to read the rest of this shit. It's just bullshit. This is stupid as shit. I hope one day she can take accountability. Hope one day. I truly believe in my life. I truly believe in second chances. I truly believe people can like change. Maybe in life, things go wrong, and things like, and things like that. I truly believe that people like can change, but only if you want to change. And from this text, she is not ready to change whatsoever. Until she can say to everybody, I was being a bitch. I was being like a fucking bitch. I was doing two-faced shit, and I was talking shit with my boyfriend. Not Red, not whatever. I was talking mad shit. I was insecure. I was not in a position to feel that way. I should have felt this way instead, but I didn't know, and I couldn't understand it, or something like that. But no,
Deme,
it was just pushed.
We've gotten this far, might as well finish.
It's just stupid. Telling the truth is hard, but that's the thing. That's the number one thing. If you truly think that you're a bad person in life, the number one thing that you have to do is to accept it as well. You can't just say like, you can't just be like, nah, dude. This all happened in a span of years. I don't know how she could say she didn't know anything that Red did. Aspexia, thank you so much for the 2 months. And I'm so sorry. And 800 channel, thank you so much for 8 months. And Hero, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome in. And Moth, mother-in-law, thank you so much for the Prime. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I think this is bullshit. Unless there's another doc to come out from her owning up properly, dropping receipts, she's done. Yeah, but let's be real. Majority of, like, the fact that there's some viewers here coming to this fucking chat going like, it's Nano's fault. But Sinder said sorry. I know for the fact that you don't have any close friends. I know for a fact that you have no fucking friends in your life. And that's why you think a sorry like that is a sorry. Because you actually never had somebody care for you. Like, it's so fucking obvious. Ignis, like, sorry, tier 1. Because for damn sure, if you actually love somebody or if you actually cared for somebody, if they said sorry like that to your face, you would know exactly how that feels. And I'm sorry that you don't know how that feels, dude. You don't know what is an actual genuine apology. And if you think that this is a genuine apology, you've never fought with somebody that you truly cared about. If my mom apologized to me like this, I'd never speak with her again. Dude. I was in this situation what is disappointing as she was one of the few who had inspired me. That's the thing! She actually has no fucking excuses. She was on the top.
Alright, for me to come out. Hard times, gonna make you wonder why you.
This is an apology. Just because you said sorry doesn't mean you meant the apology. Okay? And from the basis of her words, during the, okay, if I said some shit about your mother and I said some bullshit, no wonder your mother's so fucking fat. And the way that I apologize is like this. I'm sorry you feel this way. I'm sorry you felt that way from me saying that. Was that a sorry to you? Was that a sorry? Do you think that was an apology to you? I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry that you felt offended. What the fuck? That's not a sorry. I'm sorry, dude. Actually, by the way, I'm sorry. My friend made me say that. As if it didn't come from your mouth. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, but actually it was Red who said that, and I just said it because he's been saying it in my head so many times and the voices were getting too loud. Like, what the fuck are we saying? She was possessed. Oh no. I'm sorry, the beast inside me took over. I cannot contain it much longer. Sorry if this is Crux apologies based on the apologies based of acknowledging the wrong or hurt you caused to somebody and to acknowledge your faults. Simply saying sorry doesn't absolve you. Showing genuine care about your harm you caused and working to fix them makes it an apology. I agree. You know what makes an apology? Showing that you actually know the plot and you're not fucking lying in your apology. How about that? How about when you stop lying in your apology, it makes it an apology? How about if you like stop putting accountability to somebody else, it makes it an apology? If she said it straight up, that like she was being a two-faced like person, and that I've realized now that I'm sorry to the point where like you had to like call me out for it. It came to this point. Like, nah, I don't know. If she was that insecure after being on the top. After being on the top. You don't understand how, like, dude, you don't understand. I'm gonna bring up numbers. I don't give a fuck. What's her username? It's only Sinder, right? Averaging, like, 4K. Do you know how much this is? She is earning like $30,000 or even more a month. It's massive money. And what? And what? Oh, boo-hoo, some fucking person that's like way lesser viewer than you, like whatever. It's massive. I think you forget, like, at the same time, like, you forget that people are earning extreme money from this shit. No, that's with, like, the thingy. And then what, she gatekeeps fucking artists? That's the real niggas of our prime. That number is like only like on the top of my head, by the way. She could be earning more, less, I don't fucking know. No, probably more. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm so bored. I'm watching drama I have no idea about.
Some people try and defend her in the comments and get ratioed out the ass for it, and then seeing all the merch getting burned, ripped up, and destroyed hurts to see.
In the end of the day, we are old enough, okay? She is old enough to know what's right and wrong, okay? Once you're in your like mid-20s, I feel like there's no excuse to do some high school shit with your friends. In the end of the day, if you're like already in the prime age that you are, and you cannot see the people in front of you as people, and not as stepping stones already in your life, you're lost. You are lost. Oops, accidentally manipulated all these people and guilt tripped them into dropping all their commissions. So also, I cheated on my boyfriend. I'm just a girl, am I right? That's so sad. Oh my god! Nah, dude, but imagine this, dude. Imagine working every day, Monday to Friday, and then coming home to like watch somebody that you just want to like feel comfy about, just feel like you're part of a community, and then you see and you watch Sinder, and you see her hanging out with her friends, and you see how much they care about each other. And you see how what Bao is saying to her. You see what other people are saying to her. You see what they collab about, what they go every day. And you see it, you know what I mean? And then, out of nowhere, a doc drops that she was genuinely a horrible person. And then her apology is bullshit. That's fucked. I would burn my shit too. Fuck that.
But it wasn't her fault. It's this red guy more prepped. Anyway, thank you for the rundown, King Deme own page.
That's so disappointing, dude. This is so disappointing. Yeah, I saw Camilla, dude. Did you see? Oh, did you? Why did that not like load? Is it deleted? How can you not know? That's fucking bullshit. I don't know, the whole like, guys, it's my boyfriend. I have no idea what my boyfriend is doing. Are you guys even in a relationship then? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? No shit. I know the people who think that like you don't say everything to your boyfriend or something like that, or your girlfriend or something like that, being like, you see divorces happen all the time because people are not open and always together. I know. You just actually never been in a real fucking relationship or ever even been in a relationship, dude. Facts! Like, dude, or maybe, like, bro, that is insane. I just read through it myself. It's so hollow. Phrase to deflect blame on Red. She owns up to only some things and the only things that aren't absolutely terrible. And then pins the rest on Red. As if she was the manipulated and kept that in the dark by her relationship. That's a horrible, abusive boyfriend. Dude. Yeah, I know. I don't get me wrong. I know people like keep shit from their partner, sure, but about talking shit about other people? I don't think so. Are we for real?
I'm not gonna lie, I was broken, now I'm shattered. I had to put everything in a bag in my closet for the time being cause I can't stop just getting depressed.
I'm sorry, man. It will get better. I'm sorry, Cinder Puppers. Especially if he's doing stuff on her behalf. Especially that he is working on her behalf, and she wants us to believe that she has no knowledge of what her manager is doing? Shut the fuck up! That is insane! That is insanity.
I guess at the end of this all I mainly hope that everyone can heal from this. I hope that all the people who suffered from this are able to find their peace. I do also hope Cinder can improve as a person. Despite everything, I have a hard time holding hate in my heart as much as I do disappointment.
I think that she can only heal when she genuinely takes accountability. As I said a while ago, if she's finally truthful for what she was and what she is. And it's like addiction, you know what I mean? You can't start the healing process for addiction until you say you're an addict. Until you realize and actually affrontly say that you're an addict. You can't heal until you accept it. But it doesn't seem like she is yet, so maybe later on, sure, but like I can quit whenever. Yeah, nobody can quit whenever. Oh my god. She's definitely in panic mode right now, so I think her apology posted isn't really thought through. Yeah, but okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute though. So you're telling me the person that her whole career and her friends is on the line, you think that she's not going to like double check this, triple check this, and even in her document after that has lies in it? Nah.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
It is. I'm one of those supporters of 1.5 years. It sucks, but I have other VTubers I support and watch too, like Silver for 4 years and Buff for 2+ years, so I will support them and love them. T sucks BC, everything else in my life keeps getting bad, so just more pain for us. You're absolutely right, Deme. I hope Cinder realizes her wrongdoings and changes for the better. Much love all.
Crazy that Logan Paul was taking blame and she wasn't.
I look away from viewing for like a week and it all turns into a mess.
Damn. I know, the memes aside, this is extremely disappointing. It's extremely sad. You hate to see this. It's memes aside, you hate to see this. This is so sad. As a content creator myself, it's extremely disappointing to see somebody in a prestigious position to fuck it all up because of stupid shit. It's sad. I don't know, for me, I can't watch somebody the moment like I don't like them as a person, like how most people are. And I know that a lot of people aren't, so I know she's gonna do well anyways, and if she continues to stream, she'll probably do really great anyways. And hopefully later on in her life she will like realize her mistakes genuinely in a very truthful way, and she genuinely actually does change and gets better. I always believe in second chances. I always believe that people can change in life, only until you can hear them say the truth. Until then, they haven't changed. If somebody has fucked up, everybody is human. People will fuck up. No matter what, people will fuck up because we're not perfect. But if you can't even be honest with that thing, then you're not changing yet. And it is what it is.
He is
Oh,
also
hell
hoping
nah.
Gamer Subs figures shit out, since she's Parshloner and Terry's that whole other issue there.
How can everyone go
It's
forward
awful.
from this from your
I do
perspective?
hope
Because
she
it's
gets
absolutely a
helps and
mess. She had
improves,
everything,
but
friends,
I'm not
sponsors, merch,
interested in
everything. That she had a
supporting
pillar of
her
the
going
community to burn it
forward.
down. So where do you even go from this? You, as a streamer, as a content creator, you just, I'm gonna bet you like, I'm gonna bet 100 subs that in a few months from now or something, or a long amount of now or something like that, she will just start streaming again. She will ban all that stuff and to continue all the things that she was already doing, and she'll just come back and she will just delete it. She will just ban it because you need to make money again, or et cetera, et cetera. It's a job, and it's obviously a job to her, so. Beepo! What the fuck? Beepo! Thank you so much for donating! What the fuck? I want to believe what she says and give her the benefit of the doubt, but obviously it's hard. Though it's possible she's telling the truth, it's extremely unlikely. Nah, she already contradicted herself in the same fucking document. There's no, it's nothing burgers. She's just pushing blame onto fucking Red. Rom-com senpai, thank you for gifting a sub. Sinder, you are forgiven. This document has changed my outlook on this entire situation. The fire ignited my heart for you never changed throughout all of this. But I was concerned for you, my dear. My dear! Oh my god! Oh, I can't look at that fucking profile. I know it's just full of fucking porn and that fucking shit. This has to be a this has to be a joke. This has to be a joke. It has to be bait, right? I don't know if it's bait or not. Every reply is a ratio to her fucking thing. With a general apology, there's a chance of some resemblance of a friendship. Me thinks it's too hard to see it happen. Oof. Anyway, I guess there's nothing else to say anymore. Mario, thank you so much, tier 1. I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Okay, hold on. What? Why is my fucking thingy not working? Hello? I want to hear the TTS. Where's my TTS? What happened? What happened? Has this been going on the entire time? I am not getting it at all. It's gone. Oh man, I'll read it. I'll read it like manually then. Hold on. 1 second. In my opinion, she did in fact admit to a lot of things she did wrong, and I so felt many people are not acknowledging that. Okay, the reason why people are not acknowledging that is because you cannot just fucking lie and then spew random ass bullshit and stuff like that, and to like, besides the point, shift blame on other people. I feel like that invalidates your fucking story. That's why people are not acknowledging that. It is absolutely possible for partners not to know what other people are doing. Okay, yeah, sure. But when it comes with your fucking business, no, it does not. Are you serious? You're really gonna believe in that shit? Fuck no. Have you... Look at every single content creator. Do you see how everybody is not fucking believing this shit? Because nobody would do this. Nobody. Nobody would suddenly talk shit or something like that and be like, I don't know, it's Red's fault. Like, what? You can't. It's just dumb. Zero streamers would just let anyone else handle their entire brand with no input, even an SO. God, it's your fucking brand. It's your fucking everything. But anyway, and once again, remember, if you don't like somebody, you can always just ignore them and block them. You are on the internet. You could choose never to interact with people if you want to. You can mute them. You can never see their posts again. You can literally forget about them in your life. You do not have to hang out with anybody. You do not have to collab with anybody. It's so stupid. You do not need to use people to get up the ladder.
Why is Deme RN keep on truing Deme also Google Docky?
You can just be yourself, do your own thing, and grow. So, in the end of the day, I hope everybody has a good rest of their week. Happy weekend, everybody. I'm sorry that it's just like this, but as always, it's always good to make good jokes and stuff and to move on from situations like this. All right? Don't be too serious. Don't be arguing with people. It's a waste of time. And as always, much love. Be yourself. And if you think that you're a bad person, then just genuinely think upon itself. I hope to God you don't have any reds in your life. No schizoism. No reds in your life, okay, guys? Nothing. No sussy. No sussy business. What? Backstab? Backstab Zoil? I'm kidding.